Cool. Right. One thing I always do with the ends mask, folks, because it's a bigger mask, it's more kind of the size of the Tots 78, which is a big mask as well. I always put a sponge. I know some people use foam strips, but they're just not thick enough to get this mask to fit me properly. I've got a pretty average size head. For example, the Captain Kirk mask fits me perfectly. The H40 fits me, but it's very tight. The Halloween Kills mask, absolutely perfect fit for me every time. Halloween Ends, same as the 78, quite big to the point where when you put it on and you turn your head, the mask kind of stays still and your head moves inside it because there's so much space. So what I do is I put like a sponge. It's a bit crude, but you can't see it. You really can't. But it's a square sponge about that thick, and I glue it to the top of the head. So when you put it on, it just sits, and it just fits perfectly. My chin rests right in the mask's chin, so it's amazing. So if I hadn't put the sponge in here, when I put this on now and I turn my head, the mask would kind of not move with me very well. But I'll show you how it works with the sponge. Get the old buttons done up right now. So sponge is in there. Now if I turn my head, perfect. Now it fits absolutely perfectly. So that's what I do. Bang bang. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just finished rehauling a Trick or Treat Studios Halloween Ends mask, and in preparation for October and considering how many people there are, there's a lot of competition out there when it comes to mask rehauls for Michael Myers. So bearing that in mind, I'm actually going to bring my prices down a little bit for, you know, the build up to October. Pay about £55–60 for a mask depending on which version it is, then all the paint and the hair and the time that goes into them. This Halloween Ends mask, I spent about 3 days on this one. I just took my time and just wanted to make sure the customer was going to be really happy. They were very specific about what they wanted, so I had to make sure it was right. But if you want to get a mask from me, folks, get in touch with me, talk to me, and I'll get one to you well in time for October. I do the 78s, Captain Kirk converted into 78s. I have about 10 discontinued Tots Captain Kirk masks here that I can convert into Michael Myers for you. Do H40s, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, and H2s with the blood tears. I would be doing Art the Clown masks, but they've been out of stock for forever. I'm waiting for them to come back in stock, and when they do, I'll let you guys know on Instagram that I'm going to be doing the Art the Clown masks again. I really miss doing those. Give you a view from this side. Certainly is a lot to look at on this side of the mask when it comes to the ends. It is very gruesome, really nasty. Dwelling in those sewers, munching on hobos, whatever he was up to, probably eating rats and stuff. Yeah, I spent a good deal of time studying the latest pictures and trying to get all those little splotches and blotches in the right place. It's a lot of work, very time consuming, but it's definitely worth it, man. This mask is fantastic, it's turned out great. I'm pretty sure my friend's going to be happy with it. But I'm going to get on with showing you the rest of the footage now, folks, of me wearing the mask and putting it on the mannequin. And yeah, do get in touch with me if you want more, folks. I have a few orders to do, but I can get you a mask well in time for October. Once again, folks, email me at deank333@hotmail.co.uk. Drop a like on this video for me, it'll help more people find it. And share it around if you can. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment, always good to hear from you. So I just feel compelled to talk a little bit more seeing this on the mannequin. It just looks incredible. He's getting a good mask, man. This is definitely better than my personal copy. It's going to be hard to say goodbye to this one, but you want a mask just like this, get in touch with me, not a problem. You want it in time for September? I can do that. You want it in time for October? That is definitely not a problem. Get in touch with me and let's get you a mask. Look at that. Look at this thing. Pure and simply evil. I'm going to wrap it up, folks, but it's very handy having a mannequin to display your masks on. I mean, the coveralls were from my buddy Julian, and they are actually work-right coveralls, the same ones used in Halloween Trilogy. So thank you, Julian, again. If you're watching, dude, thank you so much for sending these coveralls along. There's no way in hell I would ever have been able to get a pair of these without him. I know there's some companies out there doing kind of replicas, but this is the real deal, these coveralls. You can see by the way they hang on the body, just so legit. The waistline, the elastic around there, just amazing stuff. But trust me, get in touch if you want a mask. I'll get it to you well in time for October, September, whenever you want it. I got free to do at the moment, so not too much of a wait time. I will try to outdo myself on this one. As you can see, this is an absolute beast. Let me just get in close here. You can see the non-burnt moldy side. It's just so many little cracks and details. Nothing too heavy-handed, it's all quite subtle. And then over here, there's just a lot to look at, a lot to take in. It's been an absolute joy working on this one. It's going to get really emotional now because I've got to put it in the box and send it away forever. But it's going to a good home like they all do. And I'm happy about that at least. But this is a very special one. Beats the crap out of my personal copy. I'm almost tempted to go get my personal copy and show you them side by side. But I really want to wrap this up. I've still got to edit this video and put it on YouTube. So yeah, just very proud of this one. It's turned out great, and get in touch with me.